Welcome to Buy Buyers YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about a proxy battle starting once again with the Walt Disney Company. Nelson Peltz did a proxy battle not too long ago, put a lot of pressure on Bob Iger himself to make changes with the company, and he's reigniting it again. This is an article from Axios. Nelson Peltz reignites Disney proxy battle. So what the heck is going on? This individual right here is Nelson Peltz, co-founder of activist hedge fund Trian Fund Management, has increased his firm's stake in Walt Disney Company as he pushes for control of more board seats, a source familiar with his plans told Axios. Why it matters. It's the second proxy fight Peltz has waged with Disney in the past 12 months, and it adds pressure as Disney assesses major strategic changes. Details: Peltz has increased his stake in Disney to about 30 million shares, worth roughly $2.5 billion. My Atlanta. That's up from the roughly 6.4 million shares at the end of the second quarter per Wall Street Journal, which was reported about Trian's increased position. So they went from 6.4 to 30 million shares. So they're heavily invested in Disney. Oh my goodness. Peltz believes Disney shares are undervalued and is hoping to get more representation on Disney's board. So he wants power, decision-making power, of where Disney, the company, is headed. The window for shareholder nominations opens up December 5th. Peltz first pressured Disney last November, arguing for a board seat in the wake of a weak earnings report that drove Disney stock down to its lowest point in 21 years. Peltz met with CEO Bob Chapek, per New York Times, shortly before Disney CEO Bob Iger returned to the company as CEO. Peltz has been vocal about disapproving of Iger's $71 billion acquisition of Fox Entertainment assets and cited in 2019 deal as a major driver of his previous proxy fight. I still can't believe that Disney still did the $71 billion purchase of Fox. That was one of the craziest moves ever. Peltz finally called off his last proxy battle in February after Iger announced a restructuring that included 7,000 layoffs and a return of annual dividend for shareholders. So that was the big battle of Peltz and Disney. I guess it looks like layoffs, restructuring, and then dividends to stockholders. That's where that battle was. During that campaign, Disney named Nike executive Mark Parker as its new board chairman. Activist investor Dan Loeb, Third Point, also engaged in a short-lived proxy battle last summer that was resolved following the appointment of ex-Facebook executive Carolyn Everson to the company's board. For now, it's unclear which strategic changes Trian and Peltz are looking to see made at Disney other than receiving more board representation. The last time it engaged in a proxy battle, Trian said that Disney's streaming strategy lacked cost discipline, and it criticized the firm for over-relying on profits from its park division to subsidize its streaming cost. So all the burden is being just dropped on parks. Parks are the most profitable for Disney, without a doubt. And the way that streaming has been for Disney Plus, it's just been in the negative. And we're talking billions of negative. And their big thing was like to strive for profitability of Disney Plus, but there's no date that they could shoot for to get to profitability. Who knows when that'll happen? And the big thing that Disney's done now, it's very clear that they're pulling back on all their media, everything. All the big names, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, Pixar, everything is being slowed down, which that sucks for the fans, right? It also blamed Disney's board and leadership for constantly failing on succession planning. Disney extended Iger's CEO contract through 2026 over the summer. Disney stock is down 12% in the past year and down 57% from its pandemic era high shortly after it launched Disney Plus. Wow. That's a crazy one to hear. Iger said in August that the company on track to exceed the $5.5 billion in cost savings that he outlined last year. I'm still shocked Iger was even able to do that. Exceeded the cost savings of $5.5 billion. Wow. Unreal. The entertainment giant is under enormous pressure to make its streaming bets profitable as its legacy broadcasts and cable networks face viewership decline due to cord cutting. The company has cut back on production during the Hollywood writer strike, which was resolved last month, and the ongoing actor strike. And a big thing that is happening as we speak with the whole profitability of Disney Plus is Disney Plus is becoming more expensive than ever. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's going up to $140. Let me bring it up real quick. It is, yes. So people paid about $80 with no ads last year. Now that people are renewing into this new contract of Disney Plus, it's set to renew at $140 for no ads. That's an increase of $60. I don't know how many people are willing to do that, but man, what is the next move? The year after, Disney Plus will be $200. Like, where are things going? It's a weird battle of profitability for Disney Plus. It's crazy when you look back that this achievement of profitability, that's what Disney wants out of Disney Plus. It's going to be a crazy battle that I don't know where things are going. Another big thing too that's going to be happening with Disney Plus is the whole crackdown of sharing, and we'll see how that plays to fruition. I just feel like a lot of people are going to be cutting Disney Plus. It's getting too expensive. The fact that like you're not going to be able to share it or password share and stuff like that. I don't know how that's going to play out, other than people are just going to be discouraged to purchase this. We will see. We will see how things play out. And the crazy part, to relate it all back to theme parks, is that in one of their investor calls was Disney Plus, all the data we get and where interest is going to really lead the direction for theme parks. I feel like that's still a bad idea. I don't think Disney Plus streaming should dictate where the parks are going. It's just crazy. Weird moves going on with the Disney company, but hopefully things get better. That's all we could ask for. Thank you guys for watching. Post in the comments, what are your thoughts on all of this? A new proxy battle, and we'll see where the developments go and how Bob Iger responds to all of this, because these are very important people speaking up, wanting control of Disney at the very top. Smash that like button or firing it down.